Hey beautiful and handsome people, welcome back to another episode. Thank you so much for clicking, and don't forget to subscribe and also share this video. In this video we are going to talk about the Africa I dream about, the Africa I wish to live in and die in, the Africa I wish my children, my great grandchildren will live in. That's the Africa I'm going to be talking about today in this episode 1. First of all, I'm going to talk about the internet and also the communication in Africa. So guys, here in Africa we have of course when the moment you leave one country to another, that is the end of your communication. You cannot contact through direct calls one another. You cannot, unless if you buy a SIM card from that particular country where you are, you cannot be able to use internet in that country. The moment you leave your country to another country here in Africa, it is very hard to get internet or to communicate. So my dream Africa would be if we have one internet. Like if you leave your country, going to another country, as long as I've made payments in my country and leave one country to another, I can still use internet on my phone. So in Africa, we have different telecommunication providers. We have MTN, we have Airtel, we have Africell, we have Vodafone, we have Orange, we have Tigo, we have Safaricom, we have so many telecommunication providers here in Africa. And of course in Uganda we use mostly Airtel and MTN, commonly used those two. And also I think also in different countries they have those ones they commonly use, but I think most especially MTN is one of the powerful telecommunication provider here in Africa. So my dream Africa would be if we could have one internet, one way of communicating. If we decide if we choose to use MTN, and maybe if I'm using MTN in my home country, if I can go to another country, I can still be able to make calls at home using that one MTN SIM card. If I happen to go in that particular country, I'm not supposed to again go buy another SIM card to buy MBs to be able to call, to be able to access internet, to communicate maybe on WhatsApp, on TikTok, on YouTube, and so many different social media platforms. So I think the dream Africa would be if we could have one internet. That would make it easy. It would make us be able to communicate to each other, be able to make life easy. Because going to another country, you have to exchange your home currency to that country's currency, and then you have to also purchase things, and then you have also to exchange when you're returning so that you can use your money in your home currency. It's somehow hectic. My dream Africa would be if we could have one internet, it would be a beautiful Africa. Of course, Africa is the most beautiful continent, and it will always be the most beautiful continent with beautiful people. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.